Hello, welcome to your abs and waist and posture class today. We're going to need a set of dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you could use wine bottles or cans instead. Pop those dumbbells to the side. I'm using 1 kilo today. I'd recommend between 1 and 3 kilos. We're going to start standing at the back of our mat. So let's start standing with feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, we reach up, and exhale, lower. We inhale, reach up. Draw chin to chest, roll down. Scoop that belly button up, peel down like you're rolling down a wall. Reach those hands down to the floor. Inhale. Walking out into a plank. Hands go under those shoulders. Pulling that belly button to the spine, rolling those shoulders back. Easier option, half plank here. Hold for a few more breaths. Lifting through that waist. Pressing down through those toes, pressing heels back. Press back to down dog now. Walk those hands slowly back to the feet, small bend in the knees. Exhale, we roll up to standing, restack the spine. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, scoop the belly, dive like you're diving into a pool to reach. Walk those hands out into a plank. We hold for a little longer this time. Half plank is on the knees, full plank is on the toes. Lift up through that waist, making sure those shoulders are stacked over our wrists. And our eye gaze is straight down to the floor, making sure our bums are not in the air here, our hips are not sagging. We're in a nice long line, literally like a plank of wood. A few more seconds here. We're going to go into one more standing roll down, pulling that belly up. Keep breathing. Let's press back to down dog. Walk those hands back to the feet, lengthening through the backs of the legs, and then slowly restack the spine one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arms up, look up, and exhale, chin to chest, tuck, scoop, and roll down. Walking out into a plank, hands go under our shoulders, half or full plank, and we hold. Eye gaze is down to the hands. Keep pulling that belly button up. We have about another 30 seconds here. Our lower back should not be hurting, so remember to use your Pilates breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth as we pull that belly button up to protect that lower back. Keep going, stay strong. We've got another 15 seconds to go before we come down for a little rest. Breathe. We've got another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stay strong. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down. Give it a little roll out or a shake out if you need. We should be feeling warm. We're going to go from a plank to a side plank now. So we're going to bring our elbows one in front of the other. It doesn't really matter which one goes in front. We're going to come out into a half plank to start. So we're all on the knees for the first 1 rep. Roll those shoulders down and back. We're going to rotate to the side, look up, extending that top leg, bottom hip lifts, brace through the waist. We come back to the half plank, and then we rotate to the other side, extending the top leg, lifting the bottom waist. Come back to the half plank. Let's go out to full plank if we can as our harder option. Rotate, look up, bring it back down. Rotate, look up, pause, and bring it back to plank. Rotate, pivot those feet, look up, lift that waist up high, bring it back to plank. Twist, look up, pause, and bring it back. Twist, look up, pause, and back to plank. A few more here. Rotate, pause, lift that waist, back to plank. Rotate, pause, look up, bring it back to plank. Twist, look up. Inhaling back to plank. Exhale, we rotate, look up, pause. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, rotate. Stay strong through that bottom shoulder. Keep reaching it away from our ear so we have good posture through that shoulder. Lifting that waist up like a little rainbow shape. Couple more here. Bring it back to plank. Rotate, twist, pause. Back to plank. Let's twist this next one and we hold. Easier option, we stay still, stay lifted. Harder option, we take that bottom leg and we tuck the knee to the top elbow, coming into an oblique crunch. We have 15 seconds here. Breathe through it, stay strong. Easier option, you can lower your bottom knee down to that half side plank position. Keep going. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's change sides. Full plank. Rotate to the opposite side. Option to just hold. Lift the waist up like a rainbow. Or option to add that bottom leg, crunching it in as we reach our top elbow and then we reach it out. Good. Big breaths. Exhaling to crunch. Inhale, stretch. Remember, you have half plank or full plank option instead. Let's go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to your plank. Hold. Salsa hips. We inhale, drop the right hip. Exhale, center, rainbow. Inhale, dip the left hip. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale, right hip. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale, left hip. Exhale, rainbow. So the movement comes from the waist. Easier option, lower to your knees, half plank like this. Try not to pivot too much through the feet. Move through the waist and the feet will kind of just follow and do their thing. So don't worry too much about what the feet are doing. Now your hip does not have to tap the mat, but to make it harder, you can tap the mat every time with that bottom hip. Let's go for another 10 seconds. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Try not to lift that booty too much, really twisting through that waist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Take a child's pose. Breathe. Pressing down into the hands, stretching through that low back. We're going to come into some rollbacks to work the core now. So give those shoulders a little roll and grab one of your dumbbells. Now, if you have cans instead, you could hold 2 cans. I'm just going to have 1 dumbbell. My dumbbells are, again, 1 kilo. Feel free to go heavier if you like. When you're ready, we are sitting on our bum. Knees are bent, legs are glued together. Flexing through those toes, lift the toes. Now, just watch me here. We're going into roll back. So we're going to inhale, tuck, scoop, and roll back. Pushing your pubic bone up to your face, keeping your collarbones open. What we don't want to do is this. So we're not rounding through the upper back, and we're not bringing the chin to the chest. Join me. We inhale, roll back. Keep squeezing in the thighs together. Exhale, we roll up, sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Inhale, tuck that tailbone under, C-curve the spine. And exhale, we roll up, lengthen, sit up flat. Inhale, tuck, scoop, roll back. And exhale, lift. We add on for this next one. We inhale, roll back. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the arms, dumbbell to chest height. Exhale, roll up, flat back. Inhale, roll back. Long inhale. Continue the inhale as we lift the arms, but don't move the spine. Exhale, lower the arms. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, back. C-curve. Tilt that pubic bone up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And exhale, roll. Now, as our arms lift, our body does not move. So the higher we lift the arms, the harder. We are going to hold this one back. So we C-curve back, we hold, we lift, inhale, exhale, lower 10. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower 9. We should feel the abs working, maybe shaking, but we shouldn't feel any movement through the spine or the core. If that's happening, just make this movement a little bit smaller. Don't reach quite as high. We have 5. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 4. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Keep scooping out through that belly button. 3, 2. We're going to pulse this roll up. Breathe here. 1 more. Lift. Reach forward, hold. We pulse. 10, 9. Exhale, lift. Can we keep the legs still and just pulse through those upper abs? Reach that dumbbell forward. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now level 1, we're going to go back into those rollbacks again. Level 2, we're going to extend our legs slightly, and we're going to roll all the way down to lying down. Pressing that lower back down into the mat, drawing our ribs to our hips. We're going to exhale, bring chin to chest. We roll up. Now level 1, you just go back to your roll back. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up, flat back. Level 2. Inhale, roll all the way down. Bring arms overhead, but don't let the ribs come away from the hips. Exhale, we roll up. Flat back, sit up tall. Level 3. We extend our legs to straight, squeeze our inner thighs. Tuck the tail, roll back. Inhale, we roll back. Arms up, lower back presses down. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll up without letting those legs lift off the mat. Flat back. Inhale, we roll back. One vertebrae at a time. Exhale, chin to chest, ribs to hips. Curl up, upper abs first. Sit up tall. Reach the crown of the head long. Inhale, we roll back. Choose your option. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll up. Bent legs is easier. Straight legs is harder. Lengthening through the spine. Try not to kind of fold down. Try to control it down. Draw ribs to hips as we lift and don't let them separate. Harder option, bring the arms all the way overhead. Reach them to the wall behind you and then we roll up, reach forward. Inhale, we roll back. Reach the arms to the sky. Reach them all the way overhead, but don't let the rib cage pop. Exhale, chin to chest, ribs to hips. We roll all the way up. Sit up flat. Let's go for one more here. Inhale, roll back, squeeze the inner thighs together. And exhale, chin to chest, we roll up, sit up tall. Coming into a Russian twist now, so we all bend the knees. Grab the second dumbbell or can, and we bring them to our chest. Tuck, scoop, and roll back into a C curve. Tilt your pubic bone up. Inhale, we rotate to one side, tap the dumbbells down, exhale to center. Inhale, rotate to the other side, tap the dumbbells down. Now make sure your knees are not moving up against each other. So the movement comes from the ribs and the waist, not the hips and the knees. If those knees are moving and shifting, you're moving through the hips and then you're not really working through your obliques. So we twist through that rib cage. Inhale, inhale, rotate, exhale, center. Inhale, twist, tap, exhale, center. This should be pretty tough. The lower body stays absolutely still. And if you can't keep the lower body still, don't tap the dumbbells all the way down, just twist. We've got another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up. Put one dumbbell down, we keep one dumbbell. We're going to a single arm roll up. So let's reach that dumbbell out in the right arm. Left arm reaches out to a T. Roll all the way back to lying down. Remember your level 1 option is roll back. Level 2 option is bent knees. Exhale, we bring chin to chest, roll up, lengthen the spine. Excuse my camera going blurry for a second. Try not to round the spine at the top, flat back at the top. Inhale, we roll down, dumbbell to sky. Exhale, chin to chest, we roll up. Now, an alternative option here is to have your left arm mimic your right arm. So your hands are nice and close together. That's level 1. Level 2, left arm is to a T. Level 3, left arm to a T, left hand behind the head. That's your hardest option. Exhale, ribs to hips, chin to chest, roll up, sit up tall with a flat back. Inhale, roll back down, tuck that tailbone under, one vertebrae at a time. Feel free to have a little play around with that left arm and see which level you can get yourself up to. Inhale, slowly roll down, squeeze those inner thighs together. And exhale, ribs to hips, we roll all the way up to sitting. Lengthen the spine like someone's pulling the crown of your head to the sky. Let's go for 2 more like this on this side. Try to keep the chin away from the chest as we roll up and down, holding that little peach between chin and chest. Zip up those inner thighs. The more you squeeze the legs together, the more your inner thighs will act as an anchor to hold you down. Last one here. And let's change arms. Dumbbell in the left arm. I'm going to start level 1, right arm reaching forward. Right arm mimics the left. Press that lower back down into the mat, and then we roll up. Exhale, we lift. Flat back, sit up tall. Harder option level 2, reach right arm out to a T. Maybe give that one a crack. Try not to reach your right arm forward as you roll up and down. Try to hold it out to that T. Exhale, we lift. Level 3, right hand behind the head. Again, right elbow stays wide. Try not to point it forward. C curve, we roll up, sit up tall. Now, if you're doing roll-ups right, you might notice that you're sliding up your mat, or you might notice that your pants are kind of starting to fall off. Either of those things are correct. As we do our roll-ups, we tend to move and shift a little bit along the mat, so don't worry about that. Let's go for another 4 like this. Exhale, chin to chest, we roll. Remember, you have that level 1 and 2 option as well. C-curve that spine, roll back. Let's go for 3. Inhale, slowly roll back. Try not to fall through that upper back. Exhale, we roll up for 2. And let's go 1 more. Exhale, ribs to hips, we roll all the way up. Sit tall. Grab your second dumbbell, give your shoulders a roll if you need. And let's lie all the way down on our back. We're going into a dead bug. So we did do these ones last week, I think the week before. We're in an imprinted spine. So make sure we draw ribs to hips and we hold this rib to hip connection the whole time, not letting the lower back overarch. Draw flat across those hip bones, scooping lower abs. Float those legs to tabletop one at a time. And then we grab those dumbbells, reaching those arms to the sky, right arm up, left arm up, palms in. Roll those shoulders down and back, ribs to hips still. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Don't move from your ribs to hips. Exhale, lift back to center. Left arm, inhale overhead, and exhale, center. Now we're going to go right arm overhead, exhale, center. Left arm overhead. Exhale, back to center. Let's just feel what the ribs cage is doing. Put your dumbbells down for a sec. Reach your right arm up and take your left hand on your rib cage and make sure it's staying still as you bring the arm up and over. Repeat on the left side, making sure you can't feel those ribs popping. Let's try the legs. We inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, bring it back to tabletop. Left leg, inhale, extend, no movement through the torso. Exhale, tabletop. Right leg, inhale, extend. And exhale, tabletop. Left leg, inhale, extend. And exhale, tabletop. One more, inhale out. And exhale in. Inhale out. We're going to go right arm, left leg. Inhale out. And exhale, center. Left arm, right leg. Inhale out. And exhale, center. Right arm, left leg. Inhale out, rib cage closed. Lower back down. Exhale, center. Left arm, right leg. Inhale. Exhale, center. Right arm, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, center. Left arm, right leg. Inhale. And exhale, center. Let's go for another 10. Inhale, right arm, left leg. And exhale, center. 9, inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, lift and bend. 8, inhale out. And exhale in. Now, every time you exhale, think about scooping flat across those lower abs. Imagine we are trying to zip up a tight pair of jeans. And we want to really flatten across that waist, especially the lower abs. So as we exhale, we breathe out the air, flatten across those lower abs. Let's go for 3, 2, exhale, center. One more, inhale out, and exhale, center. Rest those feet down, arms to sky for tricep presses. Roll those shoulders down. Inhale, we bend, bring the dumbbells next to the ears, and exhale, we press. Inhale, we bend, keeping those elbows pointing forward, and exhale, we press. Make sure you're not moving your elbows forward or back or out to the side. So the elbows stay still, we just bend and hinge. Let's keep pressing the lower back down and drawing those ribs to our hips so we're still engaging through the core. Couple more here, and then we're going to float those legs to tabletop. So our abs are still working here. Keep drawing ribs towards hips. Pressing that lower back down into the mat. Let's lift those legs to tabletop. Let's add the arms. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. We're going to add a single leg toe tap. So as we bend the elbows, tap the right toes to the mat. As we press, exhale, lift. Left leg, inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So remember, we keep the angle of that leg the same, and we reach the thigh away from us, tapping those tippy toes down to the mat. Inhale, we bend and tap. Exhale, press and lift. Inhale, bend and tap. Exhale, press and lift. Inhale, bend and tap. Exhale, press and lift. Few more here, and then we're going to go into single leg extensions as we do this. If that is too much, you can return to this position or hold those legs in tabletop. Let's add the straight leg. Bend the elbows, extend one leg, exhale, bring it back. Bend the elbows, extend the opposite leg, exhale, bring it back. Keeping those palms facing in the whole time. Let's go for 6. Exhale, we press and bend. 5, hollow out through that belly as we exhale. 4, zip up through that waist. 3, we're going into single leg lowers next. 2, still with the tricep press. 1, arms up, legs up. Extend those legs. Inhale, bend the elbows, lower the right leg. Exhale, lift, press. Inhale, lower the left. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend, lower. Exhale, press. So make a big L shape with those legs every time. The lower the leg lowers, the harder. So you choose your range. Exhale, press and zip. Inhale, bend and lower. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. And rest it down. We're coming into a bent leg jackknife now, so we just need 1 dumbbell. Imprint the spine, draw ribs to hips, float legs to tabletop. We exhale, curl, reach that dumbbell to the shins, and we inhale, lower. Exhale, curl, dumbbell over shins, inhale, lower, arms to sky. Exhale, curl, dumbbell to shins. Now as you lower, extend your arms overhead. Keep drawing ribs to hips. Exhale, we curl, reach to the shins. Harder option, we add a single leg extension. Exhale, we curl. So your full jackknife is with a double leg extension, but I'll show you a couple of options. Exhale, we curl, reach to the shins. Inhale, we lower, extend both legs. Exhale, we curl to the shins is level 3. Inhale, lower, double leg extension. Exhale, curl, reach to the shins. Level 2, single leg extension. Exhale, we curl, reach to the shins. Inhale, lower, single leg. Exhale, we curl. I'm going to do a few more level 3. Choose your level and keep going. Inhale, extend, and exhale, we curl. We're going to hold the last one up for some ankle pulse reaches. Let's hold this one up, little pulses, for 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower it down, and let's come up. We're going to need both dumbbells. And we're going to come up into some mermaid obliques. So the dumbbells are optional. If they do get too much, get rid of them, but hold them if you can. Let's start by reaching our right leg out on our mat, bending through the left knee. Roll those shoulders down and back. We're going to inhale, lower our body to the left. Exhale, use the right side of the waist to come up to center. Inhale, we dip. Exhale, use the right side of the waist to lift to center. So crunch that hip to the rib as we lift. Keep those dumbbells to the chest, elbows wide. That's level 1. Don't let your dumbbells reach forward or down to the floor. The movement comes from the body and the dumbbells follow. Inhale, we dip. Exhale, we lift. That's level 1. Level 2, we dip, open the arms, close, and we lift. It's inhale, dip, inhale, open, exhale, close, exhale, lift. Now stay planted through that right leg. And keep squeezing through that left butt cheek to help us stabilize here. Let's go one more like this. Inhale, dip, reach, weights to chest, lift. Keep weights to chest as we dip. Come up halfway, we pulse. 10, 9, crunch, pulse. Harder option, level 2, reach your arms out to a T. Exhale, we reach that top arm up if you have your arms extended. Make sure we're drawing that top rib to hip using this top side of the waist. 2 and 1. Ouchie, mama. I love that exercise, but not too many of them. Let's change sides. Extend that left leg out long. Inhale, we dip. And exhale, we lift. Imagine we're sliding between two panes of glass, one right in front of us, one right behind us, and we're not touching it. Exhale, we lift. Use that top waist. Dumbbells to chest, level 1. Exhale, crunch rib to hip. Level 2, we start to reach those arms out to a T on our next rep. Inhale, we go down. Inhale, open. Exhale, chest, exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, chest, exhale, lift. Use that top waist. Only go as far over as you're using that waist to lift, not compensating with any other muscles. One more like this. Inhale, open, close. Let's pulse. Inhale, over, halfway up, pulse 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, harder option, reach those arms to a T. 4, use the waist, 3, 2, and one more, and bring it up. Give those shoulders a little roll. Let's come lying down prone now to finish, so we're lying on our stomach. Keep those dumbbells close to you. Let's just pop them to the side for now. Lying down on our stomach, dumbbells just to the side for now, just outside the mat. Now we need to start by lengthening our lower back, so press the pubic bone down into the mat. Again, sorry for the blurry camera here. Pressing the hands down to the mat beside us, palms up. We're going to exhale, draw those shoulders down and back, opening the chest, squeeze the shoulders together. Our head is slightly lifted off the mat, our eye gaze is down. Exhale, we squeeze the shoulders together. Think about rolling the shoulders back, chest opens, and then think about rolling the shoulders forward. Exhale, we roll them back, and we start to lift the chest. Lower the chest, roll the shoulders forward. Roll them back, lift the chest, press down into the tops of the hand. Roll the shoulders forward, lower the chest. Roll back and lift. Roll forward and lower. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift, squeeze. Hold this one up, reach the arms up, pulse them up for 5, 4, 3, both arm lift, 2, 1, lower it down. Grab those dumbbells, find them beside you, reach those arms down beside us, palms up again. I'm going to do the same thing, open the chest, roll the shoulders back for 5, and then bring them forward. Open the chest, roll back for 4, 3, start to lift the chest a little, 2, and 1, squeeze them together, and open. Let's lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest for 5, keep the feet planted, keep the hands down, 4, open the collarbones as we lift for 3, good, 2, we're going to hold the next one up, exhale, we lift up, hold, press the arms up with the dumbbells, 10. Now if the dumbbells are too much, put them down. They don't have to be that heavy here. So I've got my 1 kilos, that is plenty heavy enough. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down. Have a little breather, lie on one cheek. We're going into those arm lifts with the dumbbells again, or choose without. Roll those shoulders back. Let's lift the chest. And let's lift the arms for 10, 9, 8. Palms are up. Squeeze the shoulders together. Crown of the head reaches forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down into the opposite cheek. Little rest. We have one more set to go. Let's go. Roll those shoulders back and down. Lift the chest. Lift the arms. Squeeze the booty. 10, 9, 8. Dumbbells or no dumbbells for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower it down. Pop those dumbbells to the side. Let's take a puppy pose. So it's kind of like child's pose, but with our butt in the air. It's a shoulder stretch. Walk those hands long. Lift your butt in the air and lower your chest down towards the floor. Press down into the hands. Lift the booty up. Lower the chest. Maybe head is down on the mat. Breathe here. This is one of my favorite stretches for your shoulders. I love this stretch. Feels so good. It's really nice if you have a foam roller. You can place that under your hands for this stretch as well. You can take a normal child's pose, or you can stay in your puppy pose for a few more breaths. Another 15 seconds here, stretching through that back. Breathe. And when you're ready, you can roll up. We are all done. Thank you for joining me in the studio for our abs and waist class, and I'll see you next time.